How's it going? I'm Justin Thomas. I was just going to give you a little rundown of the game I was covering tonight. I was out at Marauder Stadium in Flower Mound for the 32nd edition of the Battle of the Axe series between the Marauders and rival Lewisville. Marcus entered the game with a 16-14-1 advantage in the series, but Lewisville got the win last year, 41-14. It snapped a 9-game losing skid in the series for the Farmers, and they were looking to get a second straight win in the series and pull within one game in the overall history. It was also the first, the coaching debuts in the series for Marcus's first-year coach Kevin Atkinson and Lewisville first-year coach Michael Odell. This one turned out to be a defensive battle. The offenses didn't do a whole lot. There was only about 350 yards of total offense in the game. 78 of that came on one run from Justin Dinka. He was the area's second leading rusher in 6A last year, but Lewisville actually limited him to just 24 yards in last season's wins. Things got out to a similar start this year. Dinka had just 10 yards on his first 7 carries, but on a third down play, he broke loose for a 78-yard touchdown run to give Marcus a 8-0 lead. They actually went for 2 and got it. Later, Dinka would get his second touchdown run, this one from 11 yards out. It put Marcus up 15-0 at the half. Marcus would manage a field goal the rest of the way. Lewisville, DeMondrick Hunter entered at quarterback midway through the game for Tyler Urban, who was a little banged up and was struggling to get the Lewisville offense going. Hunter had a spark when he threw a 66-yard touchdown pass to make the game 15-7, but Marcus, as I said, they had that field goal, and that was the final score, 18-7. Both defenses played pretty well. As I said, Dinka had the 78-yard run, and he finished with 173 yards, but most of that came on the one carry. Outside of that, he had just 100 yards on 23 carries. The Marcus defense bottled up Lewisville pretty much throughout, other than that one pass. The Farmers had about 150 yards of offense and the one big play, but didn't really do a whole lot elsewhere. And Marcus head coach Kevin Atkinson was understandably pretty pleased with the Marcus defense. The Marauders moved to 2-0 with that victory. Lewisville is 0-2 in district, and big game for Marcus coming up next week. They'll host Hebron. Both teams are 2-0. They're all in a 3-way tie with Trinity for first in the district. So big game next week for Marcus. Lewisville looks to bounce back, but they have a tough opponent against Southlake Carroll, and the Dragons will probably be pretty fired up for that one after losing to Trinity on Friday and blowing a lead in that one. So those teams will be back on the field next week, and you can see a recap from the game online at starlocalmedia.com. Thanks.